Springbok Coach Jacques Nienaber has opted for an experienced team to face France for a place in the last four of the Rugby World Cup. Nienaber has rewarded Cobus Reinach with a start at scrum half with Fat de Klerk on the bench. Duane Vermeulen returns to his usual position at number 8 and Manie Libbok will start at fly half. Vaylen Kirtley filed this report from France.
With the return of Handré Pollard to the team in France and the inconsistency of Manie Libbok's kicking during this tournament, there was always a question as to who Coach Jacques Nienaber would select at fly half. But for a man known for his attention to detail, it was the stats that determined the selection.
I think if you look at the cumulative numbers, a number of minutes that Handré has been playing for us, or rugby this year, is probably one game if you count all the minutes together. So we slowly building him up after his injury, and I think with Manie, is probably our informed fly-off at this stage. Not probably he is, I think Manie started for us. I think we lost one game this year with Manie starting at 10. So obviously he's in form and the team performs when he's the starting fly-off. So it's just as simple as that.
The coach has gone with a 5-3 split on the bench with Pollard, Fat de Klerk and Willie Leroux the backs. Duane Vermeulen says the starting fullback. Nienaber says that this choice in a battle expected to be decided by the forwards does not change the DNA of the team.
I know people look at the bench because we sometimes play around with the 7-1, 6-2, 5-3. And again, I'm taking it back to team selection. You look at your opposition and you kind of make a decision on, listen, what do we think is the best team of 23 that we select? And sometimes that's a 7-1, might be a 8-0 in the next game, it might be a 6-2, it might be a 5-3 again.
The Bucks have been training for every aspect of the game, including the fervent home support.
If you're going to prepare, you prepare flat out for everything, but it's the closest we could get, just having a speak around training and get some of the noises that normally happen in the game, the crowd, like the sounds that the crowd and the songs that they sing, because it's that intense. We remember in Marseille, we couldn't even hear each other,
Yeah.
That's the important thing, getting the comms through, and we learned from that. If we didn't learn from that, then that game would have been a waste. So it is very loud, and the French fans are really passionate, and they'll be singing to getting the team going the whole time. And our thing is to zone in and try and find the smaller voices amongst each other to help each other out, especially around the set piece calling, line-out calling, and that's the biggest thing. It was there while we were preparing the whole time. So it's not gonna help us do anything from the crowd. It's more like there's more communication amongst us as a group.
France have had a better line-out and scrum success through the pool stages compared to South Africa. The team that will match the world champions in physicality, though, is one that the Boks are anticipating.
I think when it comes to Springboks and the games we play, it's always because we try and make it as physical as possible. And I think teams do live up to what they say on media. So, yeah, for us it's making sure we get our stuff right, and we know France are going to bring a lot of physicality, and then it's going to become quite interesting on Sunday.
The match will kick off at 9 p.m. on Sunday at the 80,000 capacity Stade de France in Saint-Denis, Paris. By that time, all the other results of the quarterfinals will be known, and the victors of the match between the hosts France and the champions South Africa will play against the winners of the earlier quarterfinal between England and Fiji in Marseille for the semi-finals. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Vaylen Kirtley.